is, what it do. It's your girl, Brittany. She's back. She's better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post. You know what it is. I know what it is. We know that I post frequently. All right, y'all. Come on, say it with me collectively. We are jumping. We are skipping. We hopping. We leaping. We doing it. Dougie bow. All right, Dougie, y'all, into this video. Click the link down. It's not that far down, but it's just down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, come. Get up in here. Let's get into this video. Y'all, when I say this was a good episode, I ain't gonna lie. This was a good episode. Episode 3 had me in a choke. A little lock, as we would like to say. I was very much so entertained. By the way, happy Father's Day to all the fathers and the legal guardians who are male or female, either or. Happy Father's Day to all. Okay, happy Father's Day. We love that. We love that for y'all. Shout out to y'all. But let's go and get into Young and Reckless. Now, I will say this. I think that now this TV is getting rid of the intros because I'm going to say this, y'all. BBO didn't have no intro and Young and Reckless don't have an intro now. Like, they just get straight to the point. To an extent, I'm like, period. Like, yeah, let's go and get to it. But to another, I'm like, oh my God. Like, you know, Rich, Lane's not allowed. I definitely didn't want to hear that a second time for the season. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't want to hear it twice or 3 times. But I'm just like, okay, they getting rid of the theme songs. I wish they would have showed the first fight in that different angle last week. Because that last hit that Kayla hit on Zani, backed her ass back up in the corner. I'm like, dang, hit too hard. It's Henny being like, I'm not gonna leave Kayla out here. Girl, the Mantis is barely getting down what she mad at. Trust me, Kayla is okay. She do not need you to be security for her. Who is helping Zani? What are you talking about, Hennessy? Talking about something? Y'all not gonna jump her. Who is going to jump Kayla? Who has Zania came in here with? Nobody. So they go round 2. It's Kayla when she got Zania on the couch and Liddy locked her. Hit her with them uppercuts. It's crazy. It's crazy. First of all, Zania got off balance. I don't know what spin around the rosy she was doing to get off balance. But then Kayla came in. Bing, 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 bing. Got her to the couch. Told her, sit down. Lay down. Got her in that lock. Tore her up with them uppers. Just beating her. Pow, pow, pow. Down now. Legacy is hilarious. I definitely feel as though she was the comedic relief out of this whole episode. Because for her to be like, I ain't got beat like that before. I heard every hit. And it's truly them. I swear, y'all. It's truly them showing us how she ain't got beat like Zania before. And then they're showing us Zania can beat her. It definitely is giving copy and y'all be getting so out the frame. Girl, now be for real. You was not getting no attention on South Central Baddies, but negative attention. Because we was like, why did Isaiah put you here? What are you doing? You Primanthesis. Girl, it never gave you was getting attention. Maybe about looking like a giraffe when your wig come off. But nothing more than that. Just vibe. I believe this the 3rd round. This the round they slowed down. And it didn't seem like Kayla was getting as many hits. But I will say this. Even if Kayla not getting that many hits, the hits that she landing are doing damage to Zania. Zania landed some hits too. Don't get me wrong. She clocking Kayla too. But hers ain't really doing no damage. I mean, yeah, she busted the girl lip. But look at Kayla face versus Zania face. Like I told y'all before, Zania do got scratch on Kayla, like arm length on Kayla. But when Kayla punch, it's the punch, then it's the rest of that arm coming. So you get the first hit plus the arm. The arm is after. It's the hit, boom, then the arm, you know. So it's definitely mink with one hit. So, you know, she coming hard. She hit too hard. Like she said, she fight men too. So you have to know with her punches, they coming hard. And I ain't gonna lie. Kayla did fight Billy. She really gotta, be feeling it if she fought Billy. I would say, we already talked about this out the South Central girls. We all agreed that Lori was the one who really was coming with them things, but Kayla is a real top second. For real. But honestly, you gotta know, like, the way she coming, damage is gonna be done. Even if she not getting all her hits in, when she is hitting Zanaya, she hearing Zanaya. Like, Zanaya feeling them hits. As y'all know, she about to get a crying in a minute. My eye was already like that. No, your eye wasn't. We not gonna do that. We not gonna lie like that. Your eye seemed very fine. Mind you, she came in with no makeup, so your eye was not messed up. You just don't want to give Kayla her props. The way you was looking versus the way Kayla was looking, you was getting your ass whooped out there. And my thing is with Zanaya, and I know, she want to keep running the fade. She want to keep going. She want to keep going. But she just want to prove that she didn't back down. Keep getting whooped, though. But she just want to prove that she didn't back down. That's really it. It's more so because y'all know we say Zanaya's a picker and a chooser. Kayla did pick her out, so now she just keep want to get around at the round. But Kayla ain't getting tired, so Kayla like, come on, like, we could do another round. It really don't matter to me. Like, I know I'm winning. I'm putting you on the floor every time, so it really don't matter. But I feel as though Zanaya want to keep getting around it because she want to make it seem like, you ain't beating me, but look at your face. Your face is letting, like, when she started crying, I said she really starting to feel them hits. Her being like, oh, I was, no, you starting to feel them hits. You starting to feel the effect because now that adrenaline going down, that body is sore. That face sore. And I ain't gonna lie, I feel Zanaya with Hennessy. Like, girl, shut up. Just seen you 2 days ago. If you needed that, you should have got that 2 days ago. Don't care. And honestly, I don't care. I would rather see Caleb and Zanaya fight versus Henny and Zanaya fight. I don't care. Like, we just seen you on Mean Girls. We blinked. It's over. Like, we're on Young and Reckless now. Y'all beef really ain't all that. You really should have got that on Mean Girls when she was jumping y'all. When she was jumping y'all, you should have handled your business with her then. I really don't care about nothing Hennessy talking about. Don't care. That's a fade that can wait, like Zanaya said. And I'm with Zanaya. That can wait. That's not important right now. This fade right here is more important to her overall image, okay? I need to see her keep getting beat up. But I ain't gonna lie, Zanaya do got hard. To keep running it like that and to keep getting beat up, she got hard. I give her that. Now, that last round, Zanaya really thought she was going to eat. Kayla went ahead and tore her up real quick. She did get that one good hit. Ooh, I ain't going to lie. That was a ooh. Because she hit her slapping her face. Not slap, but she punched her right in her face. Like, right in her face. The fact that now the TV kind of slowed it down, I'm like, yeah, but Kayla still ate her up. Because, mind y'all, Kayla was fixing her bra. That's when Zanaya didn't want to run up on her. Kayla, it went into fight or flight. Just started minking her. And I'm going to say this. The fact that the scarf went down and Kayla was still able to follow Zanaya's footsteps and go on still fight her. And again, still take her to the couch like that. She tore. I ain't gonna lie. Zanaya stuck up in there. She did a good job. Zanaya, you're mad because you're starting to feel them hits. That adrenaline is going down. Your eye was not already like that. Look at your face. She's talking about my eye. Your face. Your face, darling. Home sweet home. If security went right there and Kayla was, just, man, she would have definitely had her way with you, love bug. I really don't want to hear that about my eye. My eye was already like, I was not already like that, love bug. It wasn't. Jet vibe, twin. You doing too much. I ain't gonna lie, Zanaya definitely was ducking smoke. She ain't want to smoke nobody. No, that's true. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely ducking smoke at the reunion. Very much so. Clock it. Now, that's true. Definitely. But two, Henny, shut up. Like I said before, nobody cares. Like, that was 2 weeks ago. We are on to bigger and better things right now, okay? It's not the Henny show no more. The Vanity Sisters, it's a wrap. Let it go. We don't care about you right now. Now, I'm going to say this. I'm going to be honest. In the beginning of the fights, like when they first, it do be blow for blow. It do. But after, I'm going to say like 5 hits in, it be Kayla's show. Like, and that's no shade. Kayla was putting you down each round, whether it be the couch, whether it be the floor, whether she had you spinning around, putting you in a chokehold. Baby, it wasn't giving blow for blow long term, okay? It was giving blow, 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 sit down. Blow, 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 sit down. Blow, 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 hit the floor and sit down. Blow, 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 hit the couch and sit down. Blow, 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 hit the wall and sit down. It never gave blow for blow for blow for blow whole time. It never gave that. By the time y'all really get up in there, you'll already be on the couch. Security will be breaking y'all up or getting her up off of you. No, Zanaya, we don't know what's up because you do be picking and choosing, and it very much was given draw and lose. It never gave win on your part. You got some good looks in, but it never gave win. You did put up a fight. I'm never gonna lie. You did put up a fight. And no, she beat you up because every time she was digging in you, security was getting her up off you. So let's be real. Let's be honest here. Let's not do too much. Because security went right there and she was just able to have her way. She would have had her way. She would have had her way. And as quick as you was falling, she would have had her way. And it is not giving a tooth fairy. Kayla got all her teeth in. I don't know why Zani was sitting up there lying, saying that she took the girl's teeth out. Literally, you see all 32 of the veneers. Okay? You see all 32. All Zani did was give her a busted lip, but I ain't gonna lie, the lip fat. I ain't gonna lie, the lip fat. Maybe them some fillers. They got busted. But Kayla looked fine. Kayla looks perfectly fine. And then with the whole, you were supposed to drag me. If security wasn't right there, baby doll, she would have. When you got on the floor and she got the uppercut you like that, started really mopping you with them uppers. Yeah, security was getting her up off you. I'm not gonna lie. If Kayla, again, if security wouldn't been right there, Kayla would have had her way with Zanaya. And for you to be like, every day, we gonna get it every day. That's the same person when she said an hour later was like, I'm on whatever. I'm always ready. Never answering the question. But now it's every day. Like, girl, please. Kayla always gonna take it to hell. She's always, talking about something. Okay, just go on, end it. Like, Kayla, you gotta stop using that type of language. We love dark humor, but to an extent. So Legacy and Ferrari had a little love-hate relationship going on. But Ferrari always being funny. Y'all know Ferrari always gotta let it be known that it's her show and Big Rory, not the little one, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? And anyway, so she ends up saying that her and Legacy let it be known, like, they cool, but then they bump heads or whatever the case is. Legacy then asked her, why you brought Sai. I'm like, girl, we asking the same thing because we never asked her to bring her. Nobody ever asked for her to be in the show ever. Never. So it was kind of like, okay, why even bring her? Whatever. So Lexi said, she got her mouth guard. She got some new tricks. Hopefully she don't get beat up. I'm going to go and tell y'all now, because some of y'all don't be watching the show. Y'all just watch my reviews. She absolutely got beat up. I don't even think she put the mouth guard in. I think she had forgot the mouth guard was in her chest. So, yeah, honey, she definitely got beat up. But the question that we all be asking, why y'all bring Sai back? Like, no. And even though Legacy ain't the best fighter or whatever the case is, I don't necessarily want her to fight Sai. I just feel like been there, done that. Oh, boring. Who cares? And like Legacy said, they usually do have a fade for her at the door. Y'all know when she did season 1, she caught a fade as soon as she got up in there. Not soon, but like 10 minutes after soon. And then season 2, her and Kai got it as soon as she got there. Yes, y'all know Mel do come at some point. I think she come like day 2 or she come when they go to Cancun. But nobody calls Legacy a lapdog from the comments I see. If anything, everybody loved them two together. And it never gave lapdog, ever. Honestly, when they really became cool like that, we had got to see Legacy for who she was. And we still was kind of developing a relationship with Mel to an extent. So no, I don't know who's calling her a quote-unquote lapdog. I think Ferrari wanted to see Legacy without Mel because, as y'all know, Mel be clocking Ferrari. Do not mind saying something, checking her, letting her know, like, not happening, not doing it. So I think more so Ferrari wanted to see Legacy without Mel because it seems as though she and Legacy probably get along better when Mel is not around. I wonder, did they film this after Room Hates? And the only reason why I ask is because, or two, after BBO as well, part one, because, you know, they got them in Atlanta right now. And Ferrari like, oh, I need to make sure y'all own it. I need to make sure these girls are really doing what they need to do before we go to Cancun. And the only reason why I asked that is because I don't feel as though we had ever seen them do it like this before. I don't ever really remember them like eliminating girls day one. But I understand why they doing that because BBO, it was so many girls there who wasn't doing nothing. It gave don't ever get him a check again. They were just there to be there and they thought, okay, we just gonna be pretty. And then on Room Haze, you know, the same thing, want to drink all the liquor, smoke all the smoke and everything, but didn't want to contribute to fighting or, you know, entertaining us. So I'm glad they, you know, do this, especially with Young and Reckless. Let's go and get the ones out who really ain't talking about it, including Amber. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel as though Amber need to go and go home. Cause what you're not gonna do is waste my $6. Talking about you want to be in the room all day. Talking about, oh, I've changed. Okay, change your ass at that house. So Amber comes out, and I'm not gonna lie. Ferrari did keep saying that Amber was in the room. She was like, your friend did not come out the room. She didn't come out the room. She didn't come out the room. She didn't come out. She kept saying that the girl never came out the room. So Legacy put her input in, and she's saying that you was hiding in the room. Ferrari is basically saying that Amber was hiding in the room, but she didn't use those words in particular. So because she didn't say, you know, she was hiding in the room, it's like, well, I didn't say she was hiding in the room, so don't say that I said that she was hiding in the room because I never said that she was hiding in the room, even though Amber was hiding in the room. Amber was. Like, no shade, she was hiding in the room. Ferrari is getting hostile. Y'all know Ferrari is very sensitive. Y'all know Ferrari don't like when somebody trying to check her or say nothing to her. So, yeah, Ferrari definitely was getting hostile. I'm not gonna lie. The fight didn't mark Amber out is what Amber did after the fight that marked her out. In my opinion, y'all gotta know Young and Reckless is now that's TV's top show. So, of course, they're not playing with y'all. Fade after fade after fade after fade after fade. Y'all gotta bring it. Y'all gotta do y'all thing. My thing is, I feel as though Amber thought that she was in the streets or something. Like Amber wanted to be like, okay, I caught my fade. Like, okay, I have a black eye now. Like, I don't want to fight no more. No, it don't go like that. You're gonna get your marks, and you still need to fight. And I think Amber, you know, again, she had said that she was trying to change her life. She 27 now, blah, 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 blah. You knew you was 27 at the auditions. You knew you was 27 when you wanted to get on these shows. So therefore, you know, they want y'all to continue fighting and stuff, and you didn't want to give that. So yeah, I do think honestly, it wasn't many who marked you out. You marked yourself out for hiding in that room and want to be in that room all day and put on these sunglasses the whole time and then asking your homegirl to catch your next fade. Yeah, I think you got marked out. And it's Amber trying to take up for Ferrari at the last minute. You know why. But anyway, it's her trying to take up for Ferrari when Ferrari was insinuating that you was hiding. But that's the way you took it. No, that's the way she basically was saying it. Legacy know Ferrari way more than you. And honestly, even me watching it, when Ferrari just kept saying it, Ferrari knew what she was saying without saying that. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I didn't need 10, maybe 6, 7 minutes of them going back and forth about Amber. Nobody cares. Make her and her Lulu go home. OMG, Amber definitely needs to go home. She talking with a lisp. Oh, I hate a lisp asshole. I hate a lisper. I hate a lisping bitch. I hate him. I hate him. As soon as I seen her tongue moving while she was talking, the lisp just came out. Oh, I hate that. Jules' hair is everything. I love her pixie. Love her pixie. Her pixie is giving like that Hollywood old school pixie. It's everything. Snow ain't gotta come through for Amber. Who is Amber? Who is Amber? She got her Lulu on. She got tennis shoes on. What are you talking about? Snow don't owe Amber that. Simple. friend, not friend. I just met y'all. And if I'm being honest, Jules, you don't owe Amber that. You're coming in, your first scene is about Amber, not about Jules. We can't even get to know you because you want to fight somebody else's battles. This my only thing. So when Jules was like, of course, like no hesitation, it's giving too many ride, and you know what, it's giving too much. And Amber did that little face like, period, like duh. Of course, why would she not take a fade for the pretty princess? My thing is this: Amber ain't taking no face for you. I don't care. I don't care. She barely got loyalty to herself to keep running a fade, let alone she's not gonna run no fade for you. I'm sorry. I just think that was a dumb move on Jewel's part. Check on Amber, make sure Amber's straight. But at this point, the situation between her and Minnie is done and over with. So I just think that she should have just let it die down, let it be done, and we could have got to know her instead of us getting to know her as Amber's friend. So we get up in Snow Blue and Key Baby room, and before I get to what happened on the panel, let me talk about this real quick. I don't care if Amber is the smallest in the house. Amber knew she was gonna be one of the smally ones when she signed up. Don't care. Take that out of y'all list of picking and choosing. She definitely was picking and choosing, but when it came to Lauren versus Amber, but all that, she the smallest in the house, don't care. She decided to come on a show. Take that out. Next, it's Key Baby. So they said on the panel, if y'all didn't watch it, go watch it. I made the video like 2-3 days ago. On the panel, they were saying how they were in those rooms for about 2 hours. So I'm thinking this, when they was, talking to the camera and stuff, this was in the 2 hour range where they had to be locked down in their rooms because certain scenes was going on or whatever, and they didn't want anything to happen and the camera's not catching. So by the time they went in like Nugs in their room, they had been cooped up for 2 hours, so they wanted to find something to do. And I remember on the live, because I didn't put this in the video because it was not important and we really didn't know her. Key Baby felt like Nugs was picking on her. And Nugs said, no, you try to come in like a mean girl, standoffish, you really want to talk to us, whatever. We gonna get to her, but just keep that in y'all pocket. So Jules goes upstairs checking Snow Blue's temperature about Amber. This not your fight. Is this your sister? You don't know that girl like that. Like, y'all really just met, and I get it, but she not gonna have your back like how you having her back. And I just don't like that for Jules. So Jules is really checking, trying to figure out, why Snow ain't jump in. Many want to fight now, so like, why you ain't get on there now? Snow said, not my fight, not my beef. Why am I getting on something that ain't got nothing to do with me? I said, Clark, yeah. That ain't got nothing to do with her. What's she getting up on that girl for when that's not her beef? That's not her issue. That has nothing to do with her. For her to just be jumping up, doing the most behind. Her and Amber know each other, but they don't know each other like that to really get in her business like that or fight behind her. And I understand that. Well, maybe you misinterpreted. Because Snow very much gave off that Amber gonna have herself and she gonna have herself, and that's how y'all rolling. Y'all came in the house by y'allselves. That's the impression I even got from Snow. And maybe she cooler with Jules, so maybe she'll run that, get that behind Jules, but she not running, she not getting that behind Amber, and I don't blame her. Who the fuck is Amber? Now Snow want to take up for Amber because Jules right there. I'm glad Ferrari did stand up because it definitely is giving picking and choosing. Like, girl, just vibe, twin. Just vibe. Because it is giving weakest link. It is. It very much is. And she wanted y'all to, Dodo Birds, to fight her battles. Jules don't mind being a Dodo Bird and fighting a girl battles that she just met. But you are playing the game smart, as you should, though. And Ferrari was trying to be funny. And Ferrari went back to, because she been in her room, insinuating that Amber really ain't want to fight like that. And honestly, she's right, because Amber really didn't want to fight like that. And now Snow Blue trying to take up for Amber because Jules is here. Maybe her and Jules is closer, and she want to show that she was giving Amber some type of loyalty. But the show has dropped. You see that Snow was checking on Amber and everything, but she wasn't finna fight for Amber. I'm not gonna lie, from the phase that I'm seeing, Amber, Snow, and Ferrari, y'all all a bit close. And K Baby was about to say, because Amber got beat up. She said, so, because you got your eye. No, you was about to say, because she got beat up. So, yeah, you need to get that again. And it's the fact that Key Baby then doubled down on what Ferrari was saying. Snow was not trying to fight for Amber. And it's Snow like, well, no, Ferrari said, do you want to talk to Minnie or not? Let's go talk to Minnie, because I'm tired of talking to y'all. So Jules goes in the room with Minnie trying to check some. Jules is doing a lot for Amber. I'm not going to lie to y'all. She doing a lot. So she goes in the room trying to check Minnie. She's trying to see, what was going on. She like, I'm just trying to make sure like it ain't no bullying going on. Even if it is, your homegirl is 27. She can handle her own. Like, are you her fairy godmama? Are you her mom? Like, cause absolutely not. So Nugs ends up asking Key Baby and Snow Blue, like, but what are y'all in here for? Are y'all trying to be the witnesses? Like, what's going on? Why are y'all in here? So Snow ends up being like, I'm trying to be messy. But again, her and Key Baby moves Nugs and Yasmin stuff. It was more so Nugs being on that than Yasmin, because Nugs is like, okay, you brought the drama to my room, Minnie. I already was telling you, like, hey, you're going to have to get out if you bring drama to my room. And then drama came to her room. Baby, that's so funny. No. You said that wasn't your friend. That's not your friend? That's not your friend. You said that's not your friend, so that's not your friend. That's what you said. You said that's not your friend, so that's not your friend. No. I ain't said no. You said that's not your friend. The way they going at Snow Blue, because Snow Blue was not standing on that behind Amber. She wasn't. And I'm glad they calling her out, because you was not saying that girl was your homegirl. Like, come on now. I don't know if I told y'all that this was my favorite part. This was really like my favorite part of the episode, because she was like, okay, so what are we talking about? Like, are we rumbling? Are we finna get that? Is a fade finna be caught? Because you keep coming up in here checking everybody's temperature. The temperature is on high. So what do you want to do about it? And I'm like, right, let's get to it. Because I'm tired of the good cop, bad cop. Get to the point. And I ain't gonna lie, Peep Game Minnie kept saying, and my friend gonna fight for me. And my friend gonna fight for me. They really wasn't fighting behind you, though. No shade. They really was fighting behind the room. They were not fighting for Minnie, because as y'all know, in the next episode, they gonna tell Minnie, like, you gotta go. Like, you gotta get out of here, because we not doing that. Even though they about to go to Cancun, I believe tomorrow. They was already like, yeah, we're not doing it. We're not your friend like that. We don't know you. We ain't had to catch face because you done brought drama in our room. So it's more so about them standing on business behind their room. So they get downstairs, and when I tell you Nugs made Snow a believer, she got that bitch. She was like, baby, hold on. Let me show you something. Because as y'all know, Nugs is very much a win, lose, or draw type of girly. But she said, coming into Cancun season 3, I need to be on my P's and Q's. I need to be on that. And I'm finna get them that right. Because she was with that right. Bow, 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 bow. Headshot, headshot, headshot. She was all in the head. Nothing else. I think Snow was very surprised. As y'all know, I feel as though when it comes to the New York girlies, they disappoint every time, because it's never hitting on what they think it's going to hit on. It just never hits. So I definitely think Snow was taken by surprise. This ain't Mommy G. This ain't BBO. I'm not going to lie. You tore. You're redder than red. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. It's not giving face grade. It's giving reality check. And as y'all know, Nugs is an OG, so I definitely believe that she had to set the standard for the season when it came to herself. Because as y'all know, like I said, she's a win, lose, or draw type of fighter. So I think coming into season 3, she was like, okay, I'm gonna have to be the big ivory of the show. I'm gonna have to let these girls know ain't nobody standing at the way to me, ain't nobody talking crazy. I'm gonna get on that every time. And I just think when it came to what Snow had said earlier at the table, when Nugs was like, you her friend, catch the fade for her, and she was like, I'm not catching the fade for her. I'm not doing that. She came in by herself. I came in by myself. I'm not doing that. I think Nugs was already irritated with Snow and felt like, okay, yeah, I'm finna get you. Now, Snow, please do not try to make it seem like, oh, she got that. Okay, I let her eat. Oh, I was drunk. I was intoxicated. No, take your L. You got tore. You got tore. You said, and what up? And what up? She got up, tucked you up real quick, snatched you up real quick. Like, not too much in the confessional. No, you thought this was BBO. This is Young and Reckless. You should have did your research. So, Legacy, we don't know what it's hitting for. It's never hitting for anything. This is my thing right here. The way you played it up in your confessional, like, oh, she was going to want her lick back. Nugs was not stunning you. You called her out. You told her, come on, come on. And as I told y'all when I did the panel review, Nugs said that Legacy had called her out in the group chat. And then, obviously she called her out in this scene too. So it's kind of like, okay, you called me out twice. I'm gonna give you what you want. And that's exactly what she did. But Legacy, you're not a fighter. Mouth guard in and all, you're getting mugged. Tell me something. You know what it's hitting for. No, we don't. It's never hitting for anything. Waste of time if you ask me. Just want to keep getting beat up. Now, Nugs, why is you asking about the homie? Let's not do too much. Let's not take too much of a power trip. Okay, just vibe, twin. Twin and told 2 up, and now she don't know how to act. Now she's telling somewhere your homie at. Just vibe. Let's not do too much. Let's not overwhelm ourselves here, okay? Legacy is hilarious. Now I'm fighting to keep the closure on. I know that's right. I know, and you're right. Because you was already losing. You lost before y'all even started the fight. I don't even know why you called her out. The girl wasn't even stunning you like that. But I get it. You probably wanted to get her, call her out before she called you out. But from what Nug said on the panel, she wasn't even stunned Legacy like that. So they really could have never fought. Okay, this is my thing about Jules. Jules, you was not trying to avoid fighting. It never gave, I'm trying to avoid fighting. It seemed as though you was trying to get in there, if you ask me. You came in pressing everybody about Amber, and now that somebody want to fight, you up in your confession like, oh, but it was never like that. Girl, you was giving good cop, bad cop. You was giving, if the wrong answer is said, I'm on that behind my homegirl. So, of course, they feeling as though you came in to fight because you're questioning them as if you're ready to rumble. Why is Monty here? The fact that Monty has transitioned from cast to crew, every time you see her, she on her phone. What are you doing, homegirl? What are you doing? You have finally got to be crew and you on your phone the whole time. What is going on here? So Yasmin felt like she needed that. Like she like, it don't matter. You came down because Jules wasn't trying to fight Minnie because Minnie didn't want to fight no more. So she like, I'm not gonna fight her, because she don't want to fight. So Yasmin told me something, let's turn it up. She thought she was gonna teach her something. Jules said, baby, I'm gonna get with your program. It definitely gave Ty because both of them was absolutely keeping up with each other. It very much so gave Ty, both of them was doing what they needed to do. And at one point, I ain't gonna lie to you, Jules was dragging Yasmin by her wig. I said, baby, one thing she said is mop, don't stop, hit that mop, because she was mopping her. But that was a good fade. I ain't gonna lie. And then when Yasmin flipped her, she flipped her right on her pixie. I'm like, dang, not on the pixie. Jules, you did come in that room checking. You did. You came in the room trying to check temperatures. You came in the room trying to address them, playing like you was on that. I definitely think you was on that. But then, you did fight, you did do your thing or whatever. But the way you came, it definitely was giving checking temperatures, and you was trying to check or stand behind your homegirl. But I feel like though, even with that, who you really had to check was Snow. You was really coming in trying to check Minnie, but it turned into you really having to check Snow because Snow was the one who was really not being a good friend, and you didn't really know she wasn't being a good friend till you got there. And through all of this checking, Amber is nowhere to be found. Where's your homegirl that you standing in the paint for? Oh, back in her room. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it definitely didn't go that way. Yasmin thought she was about to tear up. She did not tear her up. So Key Baby just standing there looking slow, looking dumb, just standing there. The fight is over with. The people who needed to get beat up or get the fade out the way and got the fade, she just standing there looking like who did it and why. Talking about, I mean, you said like the people who came in your room, girl, you know they were never talking about you. So she trying to explain. Nug said, just come on. Nug said, just come on so I can whoop your ass real quick. And that's what she did. Right hook. Mag, tear her up. I said, yeah, just get her, because she just want to be involved so bad. Just tear her up. So I love the fact that the girls is getting their face out the way. I love this. I feel as though everybody eating, because this episode was really, really good. Not gonna lie to you, this episode very much so ate down. So Chastity and Nene are gonna get that next week. Kennedy, they ain't already said that Kennedy be ducking fade, so I don't know. I'm really not feeling her too much right now, because I hate a fade ducker. But her and Alexis gets that. Legacy goes back out there for another round with Nugs. Why, we don't know, Sway. We don't know. Like, just doing too much. But that's all I got. That's all I got for y'all in this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I love y'all. Bye.